place called Nace el Agua, and from what we hear, it's kind of like waterfalls, like natural springs. So we're gonna check that out. It's about an hour outside of Xalapa, and the road there, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. It's so green. It's pretty mountainous and hilly, but just super green and lush. A total contrast from where we were just a few months ago, and where we were constantly covered in dust, not a single drop of rain.
Yeah, all the roads are like super green, very beautiful. It's very pleasant to the eye.
Yeah, it is. We made it, and now we need to get changed. You need to change out of your city clothes and put your bathing suit on.
Such a city guy.
When we arrived to Nace el Agua this morning, we had no idea what we were about to see. We descended the stairs with no expectations, but as soon as we reached the clearing and saw the water gushing out from cracks between the rock face, we couldn't believe something so powerful and pristine could be kept so secret. That's one of the best things about traveling slowly by van. We can take the time to visit lesser known places, and sometimes we find places like Nace el Agua that are absolutely out of this world. We just made it to Nace el Agua, and I'm totally blown away. This exceeded my expectations. What's unique is like it's not a typical waterfall, because it's called Nace el Agua because the water is just coming right out of the cliffside, just right out of the rocks.
Yeah, it's super pretty.
Yeah, it's not a typical waterfall. It's just coming out in the cracks in the rock, but like a lot.
Yeah, it's a massive cliff. I guess like 20 to 30 meters, and like in different levels of the wall, the water is coming through the wall, which is like very unique. I've never seen anything like that.
And the water is crystal clear. It's much bigger than I was expecting. It kind of goes on for what seems like forever. It's just this long...
Yeah, it goes along the river, like one of the branches of the river, because there's like a main area, like a main water river, and then it spreads into different branches.
And it's trying to stay dry from the rain, and this banana leaf is working quite well. Baby bananas growing. They're smaller than my finger. More flowers. Whoa. Like I said, I'm really shocked at how beautiful this place is. We've never heard about it before, and I mean, maybe it's because it's a little outside of Mexico City, so there's other like waterfalls to visit. It's cold. And if you're interested in coming as well, it's 80 pesos per person, or about $4 US.
It is about like 50 minutes from Xalapa. 50 minutes to 1 hour. We are gonna link in the description a little bit more detailed how to get here. But it's definitely worth coming. If you have a car and you're in Xalapa,
Or even if you're like around Mexico City, it's only like I think 4 or 5 hours from Mexico City.
yeah. So if you are coming from Mexico City, there is accommodation here in the place. They can rent cabins or you can camp.
And something very important to note is that we're here on a Thursday during
Yeah.
the week. And as you can see, there's absolutely no one else here. So we have the whole place to ourselves.
Yeah, that's very important to say because it's so pretty, but I bet like this place during the weekend it's very, very packed.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of these places in Mexico, luckily, you know, the locals like to take advantage of the natural beauty in their own backyard.
Yeah.
So they take advantage of coming here on the weekend and having fun, and like logically it becomes very crowded. So if you're not into crowds and you'd rather have the whole place to yourself, definitely come during the week. And look, there are more baby bananas. Isn't that cute? We had an incredible time exploring Nace el Agua's crystal clear water and stunning waterfalls. It was a magical afternoon having the natural pools all to ourselves, even though it did take some convincing to brace the cold water. We made our way to the van around 5 o'clock just as the park was getting ready to close for the day. Thank you for watching. We hope you found this video inspiring or helpful. We'll see you next week as we continue to explore beautiful Veracruz. It's way beyond my expectations. This is really close to my face.